Clavicle, it's a left clavicle. This is the medial end and the lateral end. This is the superior border. This is the lateral border, the medial border, the inferior angle, the superior angle, the glenoid fossa, the acromion process, the coracoid process, the supraspinous fossa, infraspinous fossa, subscapular fossa, and scapular notch. Oh, the spine. Humerus, this is the head of the humerus. This is the anatomical neck. This is the surgical neck. This is the greater tubercle. This is the lesser tubercle. This is the intertubercular groove. This is the deltoid tuberosity. This is the trochlea. This is the trochlea. This is the capitulum. This is the medial epicondyle, lateral epicondyle, coronoid fossa, radial fossa, and the olecranon fossa. This is the olecranon process. This is the coronoid process. This is the trochlear notch. This is the radial notch. This is the head, and this is the styloid process. This is the head. This is the neck. This is the radial tuberosity, and this is the styloid process of the radial pelvic bone. This is the iliac crest. This is the anterior superior iliac spine. This is the anterior inferior iliac spine. This is the posterior superior iliac spine. This is the posterior inferior iliac spine. This is the greater sciatic notch. This is the iliac fossa, and this is the ischial spine, the lesser sciatic notch, the ischial tuberosity, and the ischial ramus. Superior ramus. This is the inferior ramus. This is the obturator foramen, and this is the pubic symphysis. This is the head of the femur. This is the neck. This is the greater trochanter, the lesser trochanter. This is the intertrochanteric line. This is the intertrochanteric crest. This is the gluteal tuberosity. This is linea aspera. This is the lateral condyle. This is the lateral condyle. This is the medial condyle. This is the lateral epicondyle, the medial epicondyle, and the patellar. This is the base, this is the apex. And when you put it on the table and point the apex away from you, you can figure out left or right. And this is the lateral condyle, the medial condyle, the tibia tuberosity, the anterior crest, and the medial fibula. This is the head of the fibula, the neck of the fibula. This is the shaft and the lateral malleus. This is the scaphoid, the lunate, the triquetral, the pisiform, the hamate, the capitate, the trapezoid, the trapezium. This is the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth metacarpal. This is the proximal and distal of the first phalange. This is the proximal, middle, and distal of the second phalange. This is the proximal, middle, and distal of the third phalange. This is the proximal, middle, and distal of the fourth phalange, and the proximal, middle, and distal of the. This is the calcaneus. This is the talus. This is the navicular. This is the cuboid. This is the medial cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, lateral cuneiform. This is the head. This is the base of the first metatarsal. This is the head. This is the base of the second metatarsal. This is the head. This is the base of the third metatarsal. This is the head. This is the base of the fourth metatarsal. This is the head, and this is the base of the fifth metatarsal. This is the distal phalanx of the first phalange. This is the proximal phalanx of the first phalange. This is proximal, middle, and distal of the second phalange. This is the proximal, middle, and distal of the third phalange, proximal, middle, and distal of the fourth phalange, and proximal, middle, and distal of the fifth.